Hello, Commanders. How are we today? Hope we're all doing alright. Don't know about you guys, but I am really hoping that the beta would be live today and then I'd be able to purchase some access and get myself involved. But nothing so far, so I guess we will have to make do and keep ourselves fairly busy instead and do something different. So, well, what can I do, huh? So, whilst I'm here, just get everyone added in. And I think actually today I'm going to be playing an open, which is probably asking for it, but we will obviously see how that goes. But how are we all doing today? Are we doing good? Now, I remember why I'm actually sat here. So I had this idea in my head that I finally picked up my prismatic shields. So what I was going to do was I was going to try and do some upgrades and stuff. And I figured what I would do... good afternoon, Buzzard and Cactus. What up? My main intention was to have a look at my shield boosters. And I was thinking of going resistance enhanced, I think. So I guess what we're doing is we're going to try and find ourselves some conductive ceramics. So we're going to have to go to are they the ones that I want? So Imperial shielding. Ugh. Conductive ceramics. So I guess mainly conductive ceramics. Oh man, this is going to suck. Found in ships destroyed, used by haulage vessels, destroyed haulage vessels. Right, okay, we're going to go to an anarchy system and we're going to commit some crimes. I think that's the plan. I think that's going to be what I'm going to do today. Murder, that's on the agenda. Which I suppose is okay if it's an anarchy system. I don't know if I'm allowed to get away with that. But hey, who knows? Well, anarchy is yellow. So I'm thinking if we go for something that's got a decent population, that'll probably be a smart move. Not too far away. Well, that's crap. Crap. Huh. There we go. Okay, I think what I am going to do though is I am going to pin the blueprint before we get underway. So yeah, engineers workshop, ship boosters. Because yeah, I've got 5 ones, and part of me feels like I should go heavy duty and keep that on them. But no, I'm going to mix things up a bit because you can't ever go wrong with changing stuff. And also, what I'm hoping is that when I get if I can get beta access, I will be able to trial these things out, and then I'll know what they'll be like in the beta. So I decide whether or not I actually make the changeover in the live game in preparation for 2.3. Sounds like a smart move. I think it sounds like a smart move. But hey, yeah. So Halgear, good to see you in the chat as well. But yeah, who's hyped for 2.3 and the beta that's supposed to be this week that hasn't happened yet? Which we're all just sitting here patiently waiting for. I'm assuming there's going to be a tweet. I'm hoping there'll be a tweet about it. Or at least they'd tweet. I thought that would happen. Just to let you guys know, yes, I've got prismatics now. Ooh, Cactus, how did you find that out late this evening? How do you know that? Because I know nothing, and I pretend to be one of these super knowledgeable YouTubers. So from now on, now that I've got that, that's going to be truth until I find out different. I swear that same eagle's been here since last night. Yes, I've got thermal resistant shields on the prismatics, which is pretty good, and I've not sacrificed too much in the way of shield power as well, actually, which is quite nice. So, resistances, because I guess this is what I'm talking about today. I wasn't really sure. I wasn't even planning on streaming today. Oh, Buzzard. It's tough, man. I don't even know if I'll be able to have access. I've not purchased it yet, so I'm hoping that when it goes live, I'll be able to. Yeah, see, that's going to be a real pain in the backside. It's going to make for a really late live stream. But yeah, so yeah, looking at my armor and stuff. So we've got thermal resistance of 39.1%. I think that's pretty good. Explosive resistance 51.3. That's pretty good. Kinetic resistance 29.9. But yeah, I'm hoping this works out to be reasonably good stuff. But yeah, I always find that it's difficult to tell what on earth is actually going on. So I don't think anyone ever knows. Oh, catch, I wouldn't worry about it too much. It's one of these things that that happens. Like, kind of classic, I guess. We're not in charge, are we? We don't make the rules, so I won't judge you for it. Don't worry. You know, I'm still surprised that there are always places that I haven't actually been through yet in the bubble. I get that there's thousands and thousands of systems there, but I'm always surprised. Now, I've spent a lot of money over the last couple of days in game, which isn't super. I probably shouldn't have done that because I don't know if I'm going to need any of it. We got these guys. Civil War. Could be a good time to go to 17 Draconis, actually. Waffle, I have like 1,800 hours, I think. A lot. But yeah, Cactus, I'm hoping that the instancing is going to be able to cope with the fact that you're potentially going to have numerous ships together with multi-crew. Now, are they going to limit the number of ships in the instance, or are they going to limit the number of people in the instance? That's my question at this point, but I guess we'll have to wait and find out, see how it goes. But they keep saying it's going to be very beta, so, or beta, depending on who you are. What does that mean? What does that even mean? I'm guessing it means it's going to be, they keep saying old school beta, it's going to be old school, which I'm going to assume is a pretty much down to there's going to be a lot of stuff that might go wrong, could go wrong, will go wrong, hopefully won't go wrong, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, unfortunately, everything that I do to my Corvette seems to reduce its jump range more and more, even though I have pretty much the perfect optimized mass roll on the FSD. I've built the thing to basically hold it together. Cool, Halgear. Hopefully I'll see you later. But yeah, everything that I do seems to go wrong somewhere along the way, so it makes things a little bit worse. Oh, Adamo, thank you for subscribing. Oh man, that is in totally the wrong place. I need to move that. I'm still got some things to mess around with my OBS setup, and I didn't realise that it would put it right there. That's a really bad place for it to go. But the way it kind of works out with the notifications and stuff is total crap. I'm not too impressed with the way kind of you can move it about. But hey, whatevs. Anyway, I shouldn't moan about the stuff that helps me, one, have fun, and two, share my gameplay with you guys. So, you know. Well, Aish, it's a tricky one, these time zones, because here it's middle of the afternoon. But Adam, I'm heading over to an anarchy system because I need some stuff. So I'm literally just going to be slaughtering civilians. Well, that's my plan anyway. But it's in the name of engineering, so as we know, it's perfectly acceptable. Because if you don't get a bounty on your head, then technically you're not a criminal. Even if you're taking part in criminal activities. As long as you don't get caught, you're not a criminal. That's it. That's the rules. I'm not doing a mission, I am carrying out some engineering and I need components from people. So what I need at the moment is... I can't remember who I was just with. It's DD. Yeah, I need conductive ceramics. So that's what I'm here for. So, destroyed haulage vessels. So basically, I'm going to go and make my own destroyed vessels. And we will go from there. It was going to the nav beacon and just get on with it, because that can't go wrong. No, it's not intentional. Maybe a little bit quiet. Because I actually, you know what? I will quickly check the settings for you. Ah, no, that is the audio just not working at all. So no, definitely not intentional. So I think what I'll do is I will quickly restart the game client actually, because it should be working and it is not. But thank you for pointing it out, because I can hear it fine. So, you know, it's always like that. But yeah, I will be back in uno momento. Adam, I'm not planning on going to Colonia because I keep feeling that if I do go to Colonia, I'm going to miss out on loads of stuff that's happening over in the bubble. Originally, I wasn't going to because of like all the alien happenings and the alien ruins. But now I feel like that hype's kind of over a little bit. So, can you guys hear this, by the way? The in-game sound now. But yeah, Adam, I think that's because I started the game after I started OBS, which can sometimes happen. So hopefully, oh no! Oh, you know, I actually thought I was over the whole technical difficulties thing. Okay, that should have to. So hopefully you can hear that.
Ready to engage. 3, 2, 1, engage.
Now, see, now I do have things that have jump ranges enough, but I don't want to do the journey. I know it looks nice out there, and it's kind of once I'm there, I've got to come back. I'm like, oh. journeys to places are okay. It's journeys back that get me, and that's in real life as well. Sir Beetlejuice, hello. I imagine there are considerably less griefers out there, at least. But that's a whole different story, isn't it? Oh man, haulage ships, yes. So much murder, very murder, much carnage, very kill. And no shields at that. So yeah, time to rack up some kills, I guess. But yeah, I'm after conductive ceramics. Is that what we were talking about? Conductive ceramics today. So yeah, what we got? This is going to be alright, actually. I feel like this is going to go well. I'm waiting for his friend to attack me. Because he should. I mean, I would attack me. But he probably won't. Yeah, I feel like whilst you're out of Jack's, it would be rude not to do a detour via Sagittarius A before coming home. See, what I should really do is I should think about this and use collection limpets and all that kind of stuff if I'm going to do this. I didn't know I was going to do it. This is a forgetting what I was doing when I was while playing the game, then turn it on, and then I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, I feel like when I'm streaming, I have a very high potential to be attacked by people. Because you can see where I am, especially when I'm doing something like this, and if I'm not jumping around from place to place, people are going to know exactly where I am. Yep, stream sniping. Not a fan of that as a concept, I would say. Banana, you're welcome to come and protect me, but I don't think I really need protection. Being in a heavily engineered Corvette. I mean, like, I'm getting to the point where it's getting a bit daft now. Well, Cactus, it's always fun to have more people around, so we can do ridiculous things like go to war in random systems and pick on people. But yeah, I'm actually thinking that we might pop up Sagittarius A and essentially get ourselves, I suppose, griefed or ganked, because I need more money. This is a ridiculous thing for me to say of all people, but I don't feel like only having 900 million in the bank is enough. So also, your exploration data can help you out with engineers and all that kind of stuff, which I would expect if someone's out exploring that you've probably already done that, to be honest. We got. What's that? Nope. Still have it. A system. Why is there a system authority vessel here when we're in an anarchy system? And also, where on earth are all the ships?
Cargo scoop retracted.
But yeah, I don't really. I'm thinking, Might need to... Yeah, Banana, you need to make some money. Big time. But yeah, the whole carrying cargo thing... Well... What a really disappointing level of traffic in this nav beacon. So I think we'll jump out, turn around, and go back in again. I find it hard to believe that there's actually nothing there. So we'll do the old jump out, turn around, jump back in malarkey. Which is interesting that a lot of people are okay with... Now, I'm going to talk about exploits for a minute here, guys. So I'm interested to hear everyone's feedback on this one. Now, this, jumping in and out of a nav beacon, or a house res, or all that kind of stuff, is technically an exploiting game systems to do something, but it's not. Everyone's okay with it. Everyone does it. So what's that about?
Scan detected.
Yeah, the reason why I'm here is because of the whole... what's that thing? What am I talking about?
Scan detected.
I'm here because they said anarchy systems. So I thought, yeah, I'll come to an anarchy system. And as usual, nothing. But yeah, that's normally when they bug though. Like this, for example, here. I think I had someone jump in. I mean, I could just literally sit here and kill everything. Like, ASUS scouts, are they classed as cargo ships? I feel like they're not. They're multi-use, right? I don't think they are cool with it. I think it's more that people will find a way. And it's as simple as that. And unfortunately for Frontier is that typically players of games are short of time, but they want the best out of the game they can possibly get, and that's normally the thing that happens. So people find exploits, they find a way, and people like me will go and tell everyone about them. Conductive ceramics, right? Also, one thing is to say with exploits is not everything is an exploit that people think it is. Like, some things are a cheese, but some things aren't a cheat. You know, that there is a distinct difference, but... So remember what I was after? Conductive, not polymers, ceramics, yeah, okay. Well, I know for a fact Ed Lewis knows who I am. I've spoken with him about some stuff, but you know what, whilst we're here, I guess we can scan things. But yeah, there would be a good balance of the game. I guess I'm somebody who's quite critical as far as being a gamer is, and I attempt to facilitate conversation, as you guys know. With a bounty like mine, I don't have a bounty on my head. Odd. Build that drop. Well, I feel like this is super boring, so I've got a few bits and bobs. One thing I was going to do is I'm actually going to do an announcement video soon of a series that I'm going to be doing, and it's going to be called the Flight Assist Off Diaries, because I've decided that I'm going to make things a little bit more difficult for myself by doing purely Flight Assist Off. Except this is going to be totally the wrong ship to learn Flight Assist Off with, because you don't really want to be forking out this kind of rebuy over and over again because you crashed into a planet's surface because you suck. So I don't really know. Not really sure on that one. I have had a couple of deaths actually. So no, I took a passenger mission. Right now, I didn't really pay attention to where it was to. I just looked that it was 5 million credits, and I had a bunch that were all going to kind of similar locations, and so I took them, and one of them was in a place called Strong G. Yeah, Strong G, and little did I realise that the strong in Strong G stood for gravity. So I kind of made a mistake, I guess. And I ended up crashing really hard onto a planet's surface with a ship full of passengers. I mean, it was carnage, bloodbath. I mean, like, everybody died. No one lived. But yeah, from that I lost everything. Lost all my bounties that I had ready to cash in and all that kind of stuff. Well, right. I am leaving this system because I am bored of it. Someone please remind me later on that I need to go back to DD Vitamin. Seriously guys, you've got to remind me, because I always forget stuff like this. I always forget what I'm supposed to be doing. I always kind of forget what's going on. I always forget where and who I'm supposed to be killing and all that kind of stuff. So I think we are going to take a trip up to 17 Draconis. So anyone who wants to come and join me in 17 Draconis, make your way there now. But yeah, it's pretty much casual play. That's what I tend to do on Thursdays. Sometimes I actually pick to go and do something. I was kind of doing some engineering, but already I've kind of changed my mind because it's a long way to go to 17 Draconis. So, one of them, not really sure what to do, but still wanted to stream. So, oh, 38 jumps. No, right, I can't do the 38 jumps. It's going to kill me. It's going to cost me a fortune to get transferred there. Man. So Robert, that is an insane rebuy. Like, I thought mine was bad. I'm up to like 32 million. And I thought that was ridiculous. Because yeah, it turns out size 7 prismatic shields cost 142 million. Or something stupid like that. He's over here. So I'll quick look to see where everyone is, all the people who have added me in game, but then I never actually never speak to. Kind of classic. He's up there. Brathis, how you doing?
Fuel scooping.
Yeah, banana, that is something to be said. Yeah, see, Cactus, here is the issue, right? Even with 4 times the jump on my ship, it still only leads to a 60 what? A 60 light year jump range. So, and there are a couple of neutron stars and white dwarfs in the bubble actually. So even if I were to look at this, we'll take this filter off. So if we look at star class, we take all of these off. Here we go, to your white dwarf and non-sequence. Yeah, there are none on the way there. So that doesn't really help me out much, unfortunately. Yep, nothing on the way is there, so we have to do it the old-fashioned way. Unless we make it over to here, it seems like a swings and roundabouts kind of thing. So I don't think we'll bother.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, hi Wiley, forgot to say hello to you there. Brathis, that was a very good guess of yours, so well done. Certainly, I can donate it to somebody else. But I want to give you the acknowledgement of you being the winner. But yeah, unfortunately, there's a huge amount that I want to be able to do in game, but it's the kind of classic that there is. There's only you can only do one thing at a time. The reason why I'm not is because I am attempting to be economical with my money, because I'm sensing an awful lot of rebuys on the horizon. Yeah, banana, we are heading towards Draconis. And the reason why it's going to take me so long, obviously, is one, a really, really heavy ship, crap weight, crap jump speed, jump range, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm taking my time to get there so that I can maximise my money when I get there and all that kind of stuff, so hopefully. And Kakat, hello. How you doing? You alright? We good? Eric, when you say how does the Fed rank up mission function, what do you mean? Do you mean once you've got a rank up mission? Or do you mean how you rank up in general? Or what do you mean there? That moment when you realise you've only done 2 jumps.
Fuel source disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I'm feeling an exploration trip myself coming on. I need to go do some sightseeing. And I guess a trip to Colonia could be that. I guess. Maybe. Good to see the choppiness is back for the video on jumping.
Fuel scooping.
Oh, banana. Actually, it could well be, couldn't it? Having a look at it, but here is the thing. If we look at the galaxy map, looking at it, it may. Oh, it helps, doesn't it? Put all the star classes back on. Okay, so 70 Draconis. Now it says it's an investment, but if we actually look at the system, you've got JetBridge Inc. and their states have literally just changed halfway through the stream. They said Civil War seconds ago. I swear it. Right, change of plan then. I guess we're not going to go to 17 Draconis. We're going to go do something else. But what? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Well, we're not too far out of the bubble yet, so... Yeah, Kikat, I was planning on doing some mass commissions, but the problem is that it has literally just changed states on some stuff. So, like, the tick's not been working properly, apparently, so... there's an error report saved on it. So, if anyone's interested to know the progress that we made in TAFG, actually, because I am. Oh, that's not how we spell it, is it? But interesting enough, there is a system called that. Okay, still in war. Oh, that's bizarre. Shouldn't be. There you go. Right. Quince. Yeah, we could do Quince. I guess that's probably a good shout. Alright, catch you later, mate. Okay, so what we've got going on over in Quince. Civil War. Yeah, let's go. Let's head to Quince. I've never been to Quince, so why not? Let's go have some fun. I actually need some Imperial shielding, so to me that seems like quite a good time to go over there. Kaspersky, how you doing? Fellow Paladin, Dons La Maison. It's French for in the house, by the way, just so we know. Yeah, I must admit, a taxi ship is definitely a smart idea. Something I should think about, I would say. Oh, Nathan, hello, by the way. Oh, Jeremy, we're an hour behind here, so we are just doing the old, well, my casual Thursday afternoon stream, which Thursdays is my normal day off work, or one of my normal days off work. So, Banana, you were killing me with knowledge. This is... but yeah, we'll go to Quince anyway, because it's in Civil War. And it could be a good place to make her the money, huh? Also, guys, is the stream good for you as well? Just thought I'd mention it. I also imagine, Robert, that in Ecuador the weather's a little bit nicer as well. Yeah, I possibly should think about actually using my ASP Explorer as well. I've got one with like 44 light years on the jump range, and I only ever use it for going out and checking ruins, or if I have to go and have some random alien happenings. An Explorer Conda was on my list of things that I need to make myself as well. But I'm looking forward to ship naming. I don't know about you guys, I'm really, really looking forward to being able to name my ship and give it a decent name. Yeah, but Cactus, I actually don't know much about Eve. I played it for the smallest amount of time, and I gotta say, I just wasn't a huge fan of it. Like, I tried out the free trial, and I was like, ugh, not my kind of thing. Yeah. Theo, welcome to the stream.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
See, I think it's interesting. So, I talk about playing in open and encouraging people to play in open, and here I am playing in open, and I haven't actually seen a single other player yet in a system, which I think is quite indicative of play. As we put the old rate. The bitrate count on there, so we know. Here's something anyone who's not an experienced Elite player might not know. If you do Control B, it brings up the transfer speed down the bottom left-hand corner. The higher that is, the more people there are. So, in the instance you're dropping into. Yeah, kick out. That's reasonably common with missions for the Federation. They seem to be pretty hot on the old pew pew and the murdering. I'm alright with that though. As I said before, combat is probably what I enjoy most in the game, as well as when you see those really fantastic sights. I love the way planets look as well. Exploration is good fun. Now guys, don't put yourself down because you've got an Xbox. You just made poor life choices. Learn from them. PC Master Race for life. Anyone who's like, oh no he didn't, yeah I did. But it's alright. For the longest time I played Xbox 360 until I built myself a PC and I discovered it was actually cheaper and more economical for me to do that, and I get to play better games, more games and all that kind of stuff, so
Fuel scooping.
okay guys, only 25 jumps to go. 25. Oh. Yeah, believe it or not, Scott, that does happen sometimes. Opinions are allowed. Yeah, Skizzy, I take my Corvette everywhere because I feel like it's what I should do. And it's not... I never said I was smart. I want to make that very, very clear. I never said to anyone, I am a smart man. My mother told me I was clever. My mum said that I was smart, but that was a long time ago. So, yeah. Because I never know. I might decide to stop off on the way and just do some absolute slaughtering. Anything could happen to me. I'm like ready. I'm ready. If people want to come at me, they can come at me, bro. It's fine. I'm kind of interested to know what this thing can actually take. Oh, Brathis, I said I picked up a mission for one for 10, and I was like, no. I didn't know. I got there. I tried to land my beluga, and it went really bad. Yeah, I've got a beluga. It's still from the beluga video. I've kept it because it makes sense to be able to have one. And it was just a massive mistake. I spent 3 minutes facing directly towards the sky, boosting, but moving backwards. Like down. Moving down. Very, very quickly. And suddenly, you know, we hit the ground and it's just like, oh, the humanity! Except everyone was too busy being crushed by gravity. See, now I feel like I think about it's the whole landing on water thing. Is that if you hit it fast enough, it's like hitting concrete, so it's not great. But yeah, I'm gonna be interested to see what they do when it comes to the whole landing on planets and stuff. Like, are we going to be able to submerge like you can in No Man's Sky and all that kind of stuff? I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know if I want it. That's the thing is, I never really know. Like, when I have something, I'm like, yeah, I want this. But then if I don't have it and I think about it, I'm like, oh, do I want that? I don't know. In short, I am indecisive. Buzzard, I don't know. I'm thinking that's probably going to be update 2.4, maybe. I mean, they've mentioned it, but it's probably going to be a bit of a way off. Like, I would love it if they moved in the same direction at some point that they do with that kind of the big plan is. For what's that game called? You know the other game, Star Citizen. There you go, where they've got like Star Marines. I think that'd be pretty cool if you could get involved with stuff like that. I think it would really take some things away. But the idea of boarding someone else's ship would be pretty cool, and actually be able to go in and take it and do all that kind of stuff. And that's the cactus I said before. I don't know. I mean, I definitely want to be able to land on inhabited worlds. That would be pretty awesome. But I feel like a certain amount of freedom would need to be taken away from us on those worlds. I mean, would there be animals there? Are we going to be hunting with spaceships? Like, is that a dinosaur? Pew, 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 pew. You know, or that type of thing. I don't know. But I promise, guys, when I actually get to my target system, things will be a little bit more interesting. I genuinely, I promise. I mean, it would pretty much have to be. It can't be more interesting than well, Cat, I don't know if the engine can. I don't have a clue. I mean, the engine is really impressive and it is stunning. Like, for a proprietary engine, it is absolutely beautiful the way it looks, the way the ships look, the so many computer words I can never remember off the top of my head. But yeah, certainly. Yeah, moving around stations. And considering you can do everything from your ship, actually, do you need to? Do you need to move around? I don't know. See, brothers, I feel like you've got me down as a psychopath there. Like, I'm not that like, it's not like full on blood for the blood god or anything, but it's all right. I mean, I'm not unaccustomed to physical violence, and I'm not adverse to it, but I just don't know whether or not it's going to work. It's like a game in itself. Yeah, base building and all that kind of. I don't think I need another game in my life with construction in, where you can build your own base, build your own, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, casual, boring refuel. Sorry. I would take my own space station because it is a space game. Because for me, at the moment, I'm playing a lot of Conan Exiles for base building and material gathering. Run back and forth, get stone, get wood, build this, build that. And I really, really enjoy it. And it's a very polarizing game compared to Elite Dangerous, and that's kind of what I like. Cooked myself a little bit there.
Frameshift drive charging.
Interesting enough about this. Yeah, I do follow. Well, I used to play Warhammer 40k. I used to have a Blood Angel army, and I also had a Chaos army as well. But I used to play 3rd edition. Back in the days of things like Necromunda, Gorkamorka, but even I used to play games like Hero Quest as well, Space Crusade, Space Hulk, all that kind of good stuff. Because I like the idea of the kind of science fantasy universe they made. But Buzzard, yes, I would.
Fuel scooping.
Like, why not? Even if it's just to tick a box to say I've done it, you know. I'm a big fan of walking the less travelled path if possible.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Prison architect. That sounds interesting. I'm assuming you are an architect for a prison. You make prisons in it, and it's all about. Well, interesting actually about prisons and the way they're designed is they're designed so that you don't have. You're not supposed to be able to have long straight lines where you can see people, and the reason for that is it makes riot control easier. Yes, Rob, it definitely has. I would say I've said it before. I've played about 1,800 hours, which I actually bear in mind. I absolutely love this game. I love that it's constantly developing. I love there's always stuff coming out. I love the fact that FDev are passionate about their property and they're always putting time and effort. And once you buy the game, that's kind of it, you know. So there isn't really any kind of further investment unless you choose to.
Frameshift drive charging.
But I feel like when it comes to value for Elite Dangerous, I've said it before, this is one of the best value games I have ever bought. The amount of gameplay I've had out of it is immense. So when it comes around and Season 3 comes up, I would be more than happy to dip into my pocket and give FDev more money. Not a problem.
Fuel scooping.
My first game session involved me rage quitting really early on, I'm ashamed to say.
Frameshift drive charging.
I decided that what I was going to do instead would be... I tried to start flying around. In my Sidewinder, I assumed I was going to be an ultimate badass. But I made a mistake. Hello Fox, welcome to the stream. I'm currently on my way to Quince. Me and old Commander Banana, Sir Banana, are off to Quince. I need to make some money, believe it or not. I spent a bit too much on prismatic shields. Like, I bought basically almost 2 of every single size and stored them all in Jameson Memorial. So yeah, my learning curve was pretty harsh when I started playing. I ran out of fuel as well. I didn't know that you could fuel scoop, or I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know where you got them from. I didn't know how to outfit my ship. I just took my first Sidewinder, took an assassination mission and went for it. And I had no clue what I was doing. I was like, I was going to go do some pew pew, and bam, huge mistake. When you talk about taking breaks and being safe, I assume we mean recent events of people suffering deep vein thrombosis when it comes to sitting down for extended periods of time and not getting up and moving around, which is obviously pretty important. You do have to keep active and moving. Now, I've actually, whilst on the topic of that, I sit down for far too long. I want to be really honest. So I sit down, I play games any chance I can get for long periods of time. But also what I do is I fidget a lot. So even though I'm sitting here now, I'm bouncing like on my toes pretty much, and it keeps obviously blood pumping, blood flowing and stuff like that. And also, guys, make sure you sit properly, adjust your posture. It's like the Plater PSA. Please ensure you take regular screen breaks. Make sure you rest your eyes. But yeah, it's like every 10, it's supposed to be every 20 minutes that you spend looking at a screen, you should be looking away for 20 seconds at something in the distance as well. It helps your eyes relax whilst we're there, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I would say, guys, there's obviously lots of things that you should bear in mind and think about when playing games. As well, go out, get some exercise, socialise with real people. But not when I'm streaming. Stay inside and watch it.
Fuel scooping.
A rolling pin to your upper back. That's interesting.
Disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Now, see, I only recently became super aware of my posture and stuff because, I kind of started going to the gym a lot last year. Like, I mean, an awful lot. And I noticed that with looking at my reflection, rounded shoulders, hunched over, crooked neck, and I'm like, whoa, time to stop this. So you know, stretching started, all that kind of stuff, and working out, and I've improved my posture over time. And yes, Rob, a good quality chair does help, and not a gamer chair. Actually, I'm going to say the racing style chairs are not good because they actually round your shoulders forward. They're not broad enough. They don't give you, they kind of force your posture in a certain way, because when you're playing games, you're not being thrown around at all, so you don't need to be in a racing chair. You can just simply be in a nice broad-backed office chair, because I am broad-backed office chair, adjustable back, adjustable headrest, and arms and stuff like that. And it's it means you don't have any hang, you don't hunch up, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's my opinion on that. That's just I guess, my little bit of a rant. A lazy boy. I don't know about a lazy boy. Maybe if you're playing with a controller, you might do. But I don't know. Could you attach a HOTUS to a lazy boy? I don't know. Yeah, I'm also not a fan of leather chairs, just whilst we're there as well. Not a fan. I think that's due to my cat being an absolute nightmare. And he scratches everything to pieces.
Fuel scooping.
Blimey, 10 jumps to Quince. I tell you, when I get there, I am going to need... I need to make some real money, because I feel like I've spent literally the last hour just jumping from one place to another. Which I kind of have. Eek. Yeah, I do have my kind of, I guess, reservations about the beta going live today, just because based on what Ed Lewis was saying during the live stream on Tuesday, he was talking about how it might not, they're hopefully going to have it live and all that kind of stuff, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. But no, 17D is no longer in a state of civil war. It has literally just ticked over into a state of none or investment. So that's a pain. See, I would say 108 ships in 20 hours is pretty doable. I guess that's for me who isn't a Corvette. So yeah, maybe not for someone who's in a Sidewinder or even a Viper. You'd probably struggle a little bit, but yeah, I guess that's what I'm doing. Banana called it out, and I was like, yeah, sure.
Fuel scooping.
So I figured we'd go and give it a go.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Also, Quince is in Civil War, so there might be a bit of pew-pew to be done whilst we're there, actually. Because, you know, I love the pew, so... yes, Kaspersky, that is the problem. It literally just ticked over, I'm guessing. Apparently there was a report put in for the tick not happening when it should have done. So yeah.
Fuel scooping.
Now, Kat, I haven't flown a Python for a long time. That's a lie. I flew them a couple of weeks back, and I didn't engineer it, and it was basically I did a full multi-cannon build on it. A-rated it. It was good fun. And then I went and engineered it, and then yeah, it didn't work for me so well. But there you go. But yeah, I'm actually working on a video at the moment, guys, which is going to be my top 5 tips for newbies. Because there seems to be a lot of things that people don't know, and it's all that stuff that no one tells you, and it's all going to be sensible stuff. Nothing game changing, no cheats, nothing like that, no exploits. It is literally a little bit of how-tos and some top tips. They're not just mine, they're generally kind of like collected from across some different forums and stuff, but I thought people would like to have them because it'd be pretty handy. It's going to be things like, you know, how to avoid interdictions when trading, how to handle NPC interdictions and all that kind of stuff, as well as yeah, a couple of other stuff in there as well.
Drive charging.
Kaspersky is time to find a new system in Civil War, and I know, is it the one called Wuganagi or something like, or Gwinagi? Yeah, Kaspersky, we're off to Quince. Wuganagi, there you go. Apparently that one's pretty good for combat missions. Apparently it's the latest. What's the next 17 Draconis, as it were. Banana, just to answer your question, I don't know. I actually don't know how much the beta cost to buy into. Not much, I don't think. Yeah, Brathis, that is a top tip. No one told me that. Had to learn that one for myself, but yeah, definitely a good one. But yeah, Cat, I do watch Obsidian Ant's videos, and I do really like his quality of stuff that he does. I do think he doesn't necessarily offer a particularly balanced view of lots of things, so he's always quite keen to give the real positive view, the non-critical one about FDev, but that's his choice. He can do that if he wants. The same way that I'm like Commander Plater, the critical commander, because I like being critical about things, because if I say something and gets noticed and it improves, then that's awesome. But yeah, he does do high quality videos, definitely.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, Cat, that is good to hear. I assume you wouldn't be here if you didn't like it. What's up, Innocent? How's it going? Once again, congratulations on your guess on the exploration challenge. I am ashamed that Proxim beat me. He did get a bit of a head start. I assumed he would have mentioned to me that he was heading out, but there you go. The O7 represents someone saluting, so the O is the head and the 7 is the arm. Well, Carl, I think it's going to be aliens. That's what I think. Big and everything else. That's it. But yeah, I am thinking it is definitely going to be aliens. I think it's going to be that. That's what's going to happen. And it's got just something, anything, or another ship. They'll casually drop in another ship they haven't mentioned, which they have done this before, where they've not put stuff in the beta so that people wouldn't find it. But no, I don't think there will ever be any end game as such in Elite Dangerous. I think we are so far still from all that kind of stuff. I think we are a way off from there. You see, now you say that, Carl, you talk about it being slowly added in, but the Thargoid hyperdiction came out of nowhere. No one was expecting it, and suddenly, bam, there it was. Actually, what I would quite like, ship-wise, in-game, I would quite like to see a kind of another ship similar to the FDL, but maybe slightly different, something extra. So yeah, I feel like that would be quite nice. But the thing is, Carl, they did put in the alien ruins as part of one of the, well, part of 2.2, and then people found it and all that kind of stuff. So I feel like there is still some potential for that to happen. But that is obviously just speculation. I do not know. I don't have anything that resembles an NDA or more information than that. I wish it did. It'd be good. Right, how far? Two jumps to Quince. That's good. Thing is that with, I mean, they've only got as far as 2.4. We're saying there'd be 2.4. So, is that going to be? Is it going to be something else? I don't know. I feel like, so we've got 2.3 and then we've got 2.4 on the after, and then what? Because also we hit season 3 and they're going to have to put another big update in there, so they're going to need to give us enough content to last us over. And as we know, it's got an insane 6-year plan. So I'm hoping. Like, I'm up for all of it. I don't care. Like, you know when a game gets you and that's it, and no matter what happens, you might take a small little break, but you'll always come back to it. To me, that is Elite Dangerous, and unfortunately, it's got its hooks in me. That's it. I simply enjoy bounty hunting. That's normally what I'd spend most of my time doing in game. It's bounty hunting. I go to a res site and that's all I do. Just pew 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 pew. See, player-owned capital ships would be absolutely insane. Anything bigger than what we've got now would be absolutely insane. Obviously, the thing about the Panther Clipper, and they talk about it, is that there's been speculation about it, but they've not actually said definitely it's going to happen. So, where would it go? How would it dock? All that kind of stuff. New America. Oh, man. Come on. See, now, player faction stations, I mean, we kind of already have them. If you join a player group, then that's kind of your... See, guys, this happens every time. I pay attention to the chat so much. Actually, you know what, guys? We're talking about Thargoids and stuff, but what if it's the Guardians are back? What if there's something Guardian related? You know, it could be new weapons, could be all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I feel like Thargoid attacks are going to happen. Actually, right, I'm going to throw it out there of what I think could possibly happen. Here we go. What if we have Thargoid invasions, they have big ships like the capital ships that we have now, and then you have one of our capital ships, or maybe two of them versus one of them, and the fight happens because the capital ships are better put together than ours, and so their random, like their power down device, whatever they've got, can't affect us, and stuff like that. One thing I say with the Thargoids, apparently, and this is for anyone who doesn't like spoilers or anything like that, you know, shut your ears off. I gave you the opportunity. 3, 2, 1. Obviously, people have data mined the files, which I think is a total cheese, and I wish people wouldn't do stuff like that. But they have, and the ship that does the high predictions has been marked as a Thargoid scout ship, so it definitely is Thargoid. So that's something to bear in mind. Oh wow, this place is buzzing.
Landing gear deployed.
But will we ever encounter live Guardians? Why are they called Guardians? What are they guarding? Who are they guarding? Why are they guarding? Okay, right, so controlling faction. Ka-ching! My goodness. Right, so we've got plenty of that. So it is going to be the surface installation scan missions we're doing. Got some decent massacre missions in there as well. Why have I never been here before? Seriously, what on earth? Right, I'm going to sell my exploration data that I've got because I should have a decent whack actually. That's alright, it's not bad.
Incoming message.
Thing is that if you're going to have a special module to stop them from being able to shut you down, does that mean that you're going to have to, they're going to have to force it, or are you going to have to, because like they did with the Planetary, the Planetary approach modules, they just dropped in an extra one, so I think they must need that. And yeah, FDev actually could mislead people, that's a good point. So right, mission board. So, what, did that just not bother doing that for me? No? So, Quince Creative, I'm cordial with them. And it's not put me as being cordial with them. Oh no, has it? No, it's just sort of neutral. That's top. No, Carl, I'm after money. I need money. I know I have 923 million, but I spent an awful lot of money in a very short space of time, and I know it's going to happen again. I've got some stuff that I need to do, so for video making purposes. So I do need some more cash money, yo. So that's going to be the plan. Right, now, believe it or not, I've never done a planetary scan or an installation scan mission, so I guess we're going to have to see what happens. So just accept all of these, shall I? Yeah, we'll do all of them, because some of them might overlap. And I swear, you know what, we're going to accept the mass commission too, because I enjoy a good mass commission. A fully kitted Corvette is actually only about 600 million. And then on top of that, you've got a lot to do on engineering. and engineering doesn't have much in the way of like money values attached to it. But yeah, so whilst we're talking about what things cost and stuff, finance, right? So my rebuy cost is 32 million. Now, yeah, so I've kind of got 3.8. Oh my god, 3.8 billion in assets. Oh god, I've got 2. Oh, right. Anyway, that was a mistake. So, buy a Sidewinder. Okay, all right. It's interesting because, like I said, before, I'm up to lots of stuff now. Okay. So yet another. I'm guessing this is a sacrificial Sidewinder we're talking about here. So obviously this works. Guess he's gonna make a video about it. Right. So if I need an SRV, we will give ourselves an SRV. That doesn't matter which one, does it? More SRV options would be good. Like, give me a tank. Suicide Winder. Well, Fox, I had no clue that this would be. This is how it'd be. So let's see if I can get any other missions from anyone at all. We got the donation missions. Don't want donation missions. Crap. So. But yeah, I want an SRV with missiles on. I want an SRV that is literally like a tank. Like a hover tank or something like that. Something decent that you can fly and actually do base assault missions and then be good. Yes, Kaspersky, something like the Mako or the Hammerhead. Whilst there, actually. And Buzzard, I know the glitch you're talking about, but apparently it's fine. So yeah, Banana, I'm guessing that I literally just go and do said missions now, do I? Because I've picked up only a few. Oh, where are they to? Quince. Locate the point of interest in the Quince system. Well, it says locate the point of interest. What did he say? Location. Alright.
Ship released. You are clear for departure.
Landing gear retracted.
I'm surprised there are so many people around here actually. But yeah, Kaspersky, there's a glitch with the missions where what happens is that you can get them. You can force refreshes basically. So when you force a refresh,
Charge detected.
it will
Frameshift drive charging.
it kind of gives you more, and it's kind of unlimited. So even if you pick up missions that you don't want, you can ditch them, get more, ditch them, get more, ditch them, get, and that's kind of the idea behind it. So Quince is a surprisingly small system.
Incoming mission critical message.
Oh, here we go. Oh my goodness, and they're all for the same place. This is going to be good. I'm feeling really pretty positive here. I feel like we're probably not going to be the only people doing this. That or whoever this person is in open. In a Corvette. Oh, crap. I kind of get how everyone else feels now. Like, they must think that when they see me in a system.
Orbital flight engaged.
Search zone. Okay. I guess we will find out whether or not it does, won't we, Fox? Because if it does, I think I found my new thing. Because this seems reasonably, like, good so far. Plus, you know, combat missions. Who's this dude? Ah, the old dancing search zones. Oh, there we go. That's the one. I feel like there's possibly a bit of an overlap because I've got different missions. I don't know if they're going to be the same places. Okay, so I can see what looks like the next one over there as well, actually. So...
Landing gear retrieved. Landing gear deployed.
Okay, right. Let's not fudge the landing, because I feel like I said it before, I feel like everyone judges me on my flying. But it's fine, see? It's my driving that you should really judge me on. It's not... It is, how do you say, not good.
Low gravity warning. Low gravity warning.
Oh, there are defense turrets. Right. Okay. I'm feeling like maybe shoot the defense turrets. I wonder if they'll get angry with me. Ah, yes. Okay. Yes, they will.
Incoming mission critical message.
What does that say there?
Gravity warning.
What? Is that it? Ah, okay. Right. I get it. Now, weirdly enough, guys, I just got all of those done, which I'm going to assume is because Banana did the scan. That's bizarre, isn't it?
Low gravity warning.
Awesome.
Incoming mission critical message.
Well, guys, so here's your top tip then. I guess it's the case of wing up. Oh. Yeah, so get yourself in a wing. Go as a group. Like I said, you've got to watch out for my driving, guys. That's where I get really bad. I'm not even touching this thing. Right. So obviously, the higher rank we get, the higher reputation we get with these guys, the higher the thing's going to go up. So this is definitely my new favourite thing.
Landing gear retracted.
Okay, so this is
Frameshift drive.
the new thing. So, like I said before, I don't know everything. But what I do like doing is letting everyone know about these things. Or, you see, the thing is, Banana, is that killing myself, I feel a bit... I know it's, it works. Well, this is bad, isn't it? Loading screen. Uh-oh. That's a lot of data being transferred as well. So, if I do that, I feel like it's going a little bit too far, and whilst I might do such things in private, obviously I don't condone it, just suiciding all over the place. Oh, who am I kidding? Yeah, right, I'll do it. If this ever loads properly. I didn't think this was a problem anymore. Or does anyone think that FDev's watching me and they're fudging me on purpose? What do you reckon? Because this is bad. Sad times, guys. Sad times. Maybe if I pray to the FDev gods, they'll let me off. What do you reckon? Yeah, I'm gonna have to kill it, I think. Gonna have to kill the app. Which comes around to the old God damn it. Brathis, yep, I did see them. I am thinking that they're probably going to be best left for another time because they become a little bit more advanced. Yeah, yep, technical difficulty screen. All right, I'll do it. Because everyone's missed it. But no, I run Windows 10, which I've had this problem since forever, to be honest. And Alt F4 doesn't kill it. It's like literally, even when you right click and you're closing it, doesn't work. So It drives me insane. There we go. Right. So, interesting enough, I feel like this is a Planetary thing. I get crashes like that when I was doing the Skimmer Massacre missions as well. That was a thing. And Buzzard, kill what with fire? Like, I feel like it could be pretty risky. But yeah, no, don't even start me on it at all. Right. Okay, right. We're back. We're back in another loading screen on the Sidewinder. So, huzzah! Right. Now, where are we? I am going to simply self-destruct.
Initiated. Power plant capacity exceeded. Shields offline. Warning. Taking heat damage. Self-destruct in 20 seconds.
I feel like that's quite a long time though, isn't it? Actually, to be fair, if you want to do this legitimately, what you could simply do is put on some dumbfire missiles on your Sidewinder, head in, zap the bases, then scan, because you'd get rid of the turrets and all that kind of stuff. Problem solved, and then you can probably get on with it. That's an idea. Guys? Guys? Oh, do you remember that? Do you remember that time my butthole kissed? Well, that was it right there. I was like, okay. What happened there, Waffle Whiz, is I now need to go and change my underwear because that. Yes. Anyway, let's get this cash money in. Awesome. So we're cordial. We're not quite friendly yet, so we actually just need to take another one. And yeah, I was kind of terrified that actually F they were sitting there watching me, just like meh. But thankfully they are not. Well, so we're kind of out of rep there. But let's have a quick look at the. So I don't need shields. Has that been established? I don't need shields. Okay, so Waffle, what happened was that I had to shut my game down because the game client did that derpy thing where it got stuck in the loading screen. I restarted it, I went back in, I logged in, and then I self-destructed so I could get back to Millerport nice and quick. And unfortunately, it didn't go quite according to plan. For some reason, that the screen went to just that weird, really bizarre thing where it looked like I had no option. I had like no ship left and all that kind of stuff. So, terrifying is what happened there, I would say. Oh, God. Let's put a really small cargo rack on. No, we'll put. I'm gonna ditch the shield because I feel like I don't need it. Because it's a Sidewinder. If I'm gonna get in trouble, I'm done. So we'll take the 4. because typically they don't give you any more, like more. Yeah, what happened was fear. Lots of fear. Right, I'm accepting mass commit. Oh wait, citizens of. Wait, Quince. Oh, we got Quince citizens. Cool. So I'm going to like load up on these mass commissions as well whilst I'm here for the creative holdings. Seeing as they're the controlling faction, they seem like a good place to pick stuff up with. But all these other ones definitely look pretty handy. I suppose I could do. Yeah, all right. I'll do a quick donation. No, Waffle, it wasn't. I'm currently in a Sidewinder just for these particular things. For these particular types of missions, anyway. Okay, did someone say Planetary scan job? Obviously, I'm going to pick all the highest paying ones first, so that when I end up with a full lot. And obviously, these are all quite low paid ones at the moment. So yeah. Yeah, you don't need to tell me to get rid of System 32. I am not a complete noob. Would I rage quit? Initially, yes. But then, what I would do is I would probably go back and I'm going to say probably start again. But I do things so different. And it's also worth bearing in mind that knowing what I know now, I would probably do alright. I'd manage to catch up pretty quickly, I'd say.
Landing restraints restricted. Please exit the station safely and promptly.
Look at this guy. He can get himself in trouble. I kind of feel like he's the kind of person who's going to try and ram into me super quick. So we're going to go nice and slow and not get ourselves in trouble. Just to be on the safe side, because I feel like anyone who lurks around like that is up to trouble. So right, so we were going to Cosmala rewards. Oh my, what? Who, how do you? So who is the Optigamer? Because you're obviously watching this stream, I'm guessing. That's bizarre. So is this like the only planet in the system that you can land on? No. Okay. Yeah, Brathis, I would probably do something similar. I think it all depends on how and why I lost my money. If it's something that I've done, then I would say that maybe then it'd be my fault. But if it's just simply from combat or something like that, then yeah, I would say I wouldn't really have much of a leg to stand on. Well, Truex, that's pretty good going. How are you doing it? Just through missions? Are you doing exploits? Are you fudging your way through?
Incoming mission critical message.
Now, so here's a weird thing, right? Only one of you has to do the work. So, could I just sit in the station and Banana complete all the missions for me? Because that is mad. Like, that is absolutely insane. So, I feel like I've big time cheesed my way through now. At least from that point of view anyway.
Complete. Incoming mission critical message.
Or not. Because I just got... How did I just get a mission complete? Like, what? Like, what? Well, okay. So instead of self-destructing, I think we're just going to do a cheeky planet boost instead. Because what's the worst thing that can happen from about... There we go. So, oh, almost looked at the free sidewinder then. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? So, obviously that cost me 2,340 credits. That blown myself up. So we now go back to the starport services. Mission board. Reward claim time. And it's also worth pointing out that these are all...
Incoming message.
Oh, these two are Imperial factions as well. So you're going to be making decent amounts of cash and rank at the same time, which is pretty cool. So, yeah. Go us, right? Oh, so that's one for a mill.
Incoming
Sweet.
mission critical message.
Take this one.
Incoming mission critical message.
As I said before, I'm going to take the Massacre Citizens of Tradition ones as well. We'll take this one because it can be for ranking purposes. Now, obviously, I find it quite bizarre that two Imperial factions are warring with each other, but I guess that's what they want to be doing. So, who are we to get in the way and tell them not to? Alright, Cactus, catch you later. But yeah, 17 Draconis is not in Civil War, at least it wasn't until earlier. Oh, Ascol. Cool, man. That's pretty special. It's pretty special. It's always random when I don't know who someone is and they say hello in game. Also, no combat operation. Let's have a look. What do we got? We've got combat bonds. Cool. So I was going to go do that in a minute as well, which would be quite good fun, or later on during the day. But yeah, time to go and get these cashed in. What would be awesome about this week's community goal is if there are combat missions there as well, or massacre missions. They would be pretty handy. I'd be one up for that.
Landing gear retracted.
Landing restraint retracted. Please exit the station safely and promptly.
But no, I'm pretty much ready for the beta to go live as soon as possible.
Speed restrictions lifted. Safe travels, Commander.
Frameshift drive charging.
But I'm honestly not sure if it'll be today. Bearing in mind, they're going to be doing their live stream at 7 today, and I don't think Ed's going to be able to show his face without it going live, to be honest. So it might be that they announce that the actual live time during the stream. That might be a thought.
Incoming mission critical message.
Well, this is pretty weird. I've got some failed missions with no information on, which is not great. So, huzzah.
Orbital flight engaged.
Yep, I will be staying on just a little bit longer. Probably do another 20 minutes or so. Now I think Brathis, it has been marked as an error. Where some missions automatically fail, because they do have the message that says when you try and select too many missions of one type, it actually comes up and it tells you. Or at least that was my understanding anyway. ST Roro, I use the T-Flight HOTUS. That's what I use. Not Cytec, T-Flight. Because it was cheap. Cheap when I needed it. So, this one dancing around. Now, see, now there is a bug report on it on the forums, so to be honest, I think it is a bug, and that's actually what it is. Pretty much confirmed as well from Frontier that it is. Oh, this is getting daft now. See, if I get near this one and it moves again, I'm going to be super unimpressed. Yeah. And you'll notice the base just spawn in. Yeah, I could do some, maybe like a pinky button would be pretty handy, or another one just under the trigger, the second trigger button.
Landing gear deployed. Hull integrity compromised.
Smooth landing. Smooth, smooth, smooth. Well, Kakat, it's going to help with your Empire rank as well, actually. So I would say that's something worth bearing in mind, that if you're thinking about doing it, that it could be beneficial in that sense. Right, I'm actually going to try and do this one, so... Oi. Wait.
Incoming mission critical message.
So yeah, so we scan the data point, and it's all fine, right?
Chassis integrity compromised.
Yeah, also, I mean, in with that as well, I would maybe say don't take a Corvette out there.
Mission objective complete. Mission objective complete. Incoming mission critical message.
Actually, when you think about it, there's the whole SRV thing. I feel like it's a actually takes up an awful lot of space inside a Sidewinder. Oh, well, I'm guessing that was a suicide directly above me. Oh, I've got wreckage on me. Great.
Landing gear retracted.
Wait, so laser beams bounce off?
Under attack. Hull integrity critical. Eject.
So bam, we magically end up back over at our place. Apparently dropped some cargo. Was I carrying cargo? Who knows? Don't think so. But I mean, considering I think you can take any ship out here to do this is pretty handy. So yeah. Oh, something's not going right. Well, it looks like Elite Dangerous is playing up big time. So that is obviously smashing. So yeah, I guess we're going to have to do a bit more of this whole killing the task thing. Come on, FDev, sort it out. Yes, Eric, they appear to. Yeah, oh wow. So I actually got a crash report that time. So it knows it's crashed. It's good. Although it still thinks it's not open. It's worth bearing in mind at the moment this place is in Civil War. There are mass commissions and there are these planetary scan missions. So I'm feeling like this is actually a fantastic system for making money. In my humble opinion. Yeah, don't worry, should be able to get back into the old game, or should be back in the game, he says. So, right, where were we? Right, mission rewards, hooray! But yeah, So. Now, the mask missions will decrease your rank with, well, your reputation with the other side, although they're not at war with each other, these particular places, so that's worth bearing in mind. So yeah, we can take these,
Mission failed.
take them.
Mission failed.
Oh, this is interesting. So I'm getting mission failed automatically on these when I try and accept any more massacre missions. So does that mean that's what FDev have done? That you can only take 2 massacre missions at a time? What? Like, what? Because that is madness. If that's the case, that is absolute madness. Because I've got 2 massacre missions already. Now, I can take plenty of Civil War ones. So these Civil War surface installation scans. Absolutely fine. But, yeah. Bit bizarre. Okay. So we'll try a mode swap, just to have a quick look. But it's the first time I've been hit with this, so I've got to say I'm pretty surprised by it. Let's see what happens. And now it's fine.
Incoming mission critical message.
Well, I guess we're going to go back over to open. Well, it's totally bizarre. Yeah, Brathis, don't do that. Don't do that. Sometimes solo's okay. In my opinion, it is sometimes the easiest way to make videos in particular. But I'm back in open, so don't you guys worry.
Incoming mission critical message.
Right, now, this should be interesting. So we've got mass commissions there, we got all of these surface scan ones, so we're going to get these.
Incoming mission critical message. Incoming mission critical message. Incoming mission critical message.
As long as we get to Allied, of course, we get more money, don't we? So that's alright.
Mission critical message.
That is alright. And I'll give these an accept as well, because why not?
Incoming mission critical
Yep.
message. Mission failed.
Oh, there you go. Failing missions, yo. Right. Avi, Banana's actually been out with me, like, for a while.
Detachment sequence complete. Please exit the station safely and promptly.
Yeah, but I feel like there's very little reason for anyone else to actually be out here, so anyone who is out here is pretty much doing the exact same thing. I feel like that must be the case. Extreme midget. So 27% Duke. Let's keep an eye on that actually. Should we... So yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting.
Incoming mission critical message.
I find it strange that they're all in the same place, and once again, it's the case of you only have to scan one thing. I think that's a bit bizarre. But what the hell, right? Money is money, as we have said, and it is purely just playing the game. So.
Orbital flight engaged.
I have heard New Yembo is actually quite good for some things, or it used to be at least. I kind of went there and there was nothing at the time. It wasn't very good. Avi, yes, that does appear to be the way it is. So, where they're in the same wing as me, then as long as they're close enough, only one of you actually has to get out of your SRV, you just got to be there, and that's it. Deep Darkness, we are currently making me some money over in Quince, because I've spent a lot of money on prismatic shields and ships over the last couple of days, and I need to recoup some funds. So myself and Sir Banana, who is one of my, I guess, regular live stream joiners, has come in and is showing me the ropes with regards to planetary outpost scan missions, because I've never actually done them before. I've heard of them, but never really done them. But man, I need to do something. I need to do something faster than this.
Incoming mission critical message.
Wait, did you? Banana, did you? You did, right? Okay, that's cool. Yes, you dropped in at the right place. Yep, Deep Darkness, they do. I'm probably going to throw together a video about this because I feel like it's going to be super useful. Banana, ram each other? What do you reckon? Is that what we're doing? And actually, this time I am the student. Oh. Okay, well, I didn't realise that's what we were quite doing. I didn't think we'd quite agreed on that yet. Wait, so, alright. Now, the way things are going is that I feel like I might actually win. That'd be pretty interesting. Sean Silvermoon, thank you. Oh, right, guns, is it? Okay, we can do guns. Well, have you got actually? Wait. No, it doesn't matter, does it? Well, I have no idea how this has happened, but there we go. So I'll obviously finish off. Oh man, I kind of expecting to win here, but it's just not happening. Okay, there we go. Well, how did that happen, huh? Oh well, Fun times, right? Fun times. I honestly thought I was in with a shout then. Yeah, I feel like that was the case. So, Banana, tell me, how did you cheat? Don't tell me you've got some kind of engineered weapons on your Sidewinder, because that would be ridiculous. But yeah, Brathis, I agree. I did feel like I was being baited in. I was like, I think I'm going to fall for it.
Incoming message.
Right, money, yo. Cash money. Cash money for scanning planetary bodies, planetary jobs, planetary Civil War surface installation scans. That's what we're doing. So, oh, that's what that was. Always odd stuff. Always odd stuff on my streams every time.
Incoming mission critical message.
Okie doke. Cool. So, right. Anyway, this is where you make money. Apparently, come to Quince, make money, scan stuff, do all that kind of stuff. Wing up, make money with your friends. But yeah. Okay, guys. I'm actually going to call it time for today because I do actually have say a video that I want to make today later on or in a minute. Oh, pardon me. And I think what we'll do is we will call it time there. So, as usual, I'm going to hit you with one of these. So, don't go anywhere just yet. Please. Thank you very much. Cheers, guys. We are doing a Zencast this weekend, mainly relying on the beta going live. And we're going to be doing it over on Proxim's channel. And as long as I can get access to the beta, it means that we're going to be doing multi-crew, myself and... myself and Proxim are going to be doing multi-crew craziness. Hopefully, we might get some other people in as well if we can, and we're going to fill the ship up, and we're going to go absolutely crazy, and we're going to try out all the different roles. So, obviously, guys, make sure you go over to Proxim's channel. It's in my featured channels. Go and subscribe there and stuff. But yeah, pretty much calling it time. Once I've done whatever I'm doing here, I'll probably heading over to the community goal as well to do some combat. But yeah, guys, I want to thank everyone for watching, as usual. And if you haven't already, subscribe, because you should. It's a sensible thing to do. That way you can keep track of when I put videos out and stuff like that. And obviously, make sure you guys turn on the notifications as well. This is my normal blurb that I chuck on stuff. And remember, I do have a Patreon as well now. So if that's something you're interested in and you're in a place where you can, please do think about supporting the channel. It's totally optional, obviously. And also, guys, something I'm going to chuck out there. Ryzen CPUs. If anyone wants to get one, I do have an affiliate link in my in all video descriptions for Overclockers UK. So if you're based in Europe or the UK, get in there, use my affiliate link. But that's all I'm going to say on that one. Help me out, help you guys out, build the channel, all that kind of stuff. But okay, guys, thanks for watching, and it's been good chatting with you all as usual. And I will probably be streaming a little bit tomorrow as well if you guys are lucky. But I will catch you guys later. Commander Plater out.